Do you all like jazz? Hello, everyone. I've gone ahead and set a 10-minute timer. We'll give it a little bit more time just so that just so that people can filter in here. Hello, Exel. Yes, I imagine you did melt at that line. We'll give it about 10 minutes, wait for a few more people to come in if anyone wants to, and then we'll get this started. In the meantime, we can take this opportunity to make sure my audio levels are good. So, my voice is coming through clearly, I should hope. Is it not too aggressive when compared to the music and the ambience? There's only like 8 people in here, so I imagine chat's gonna be kind of slow, at least at the start. That's fine. Okay, okay. Hi, Quentin. Welcome to this nonsense. So how's everyone doing today? Everyone doing good? Doing all right? You dreading this as much as I am? See the hearts doing stuff there. It'll be fun. Well, I hope it was a good one, Bob. 8 more minutes. Now, I had to slap together the playlists for like the music for this kind of in a hurry because yes, I will be having background music. This chill guitar shit I've got going on right now isn't just for this intro screen. It's gonna be for other parts of the stream too. I have a few different playlists. I have an action playlist for the off chance that goofy shit, or not goofy shit, fighty shit starts happening, which I know there's at least one sequence where a guy is trying to squish a bee. I have an emotional damage playlist for when things get sad and depressing, as they always do in the third act of these animated films. I have a funny haha playlist where anytime something just really silly and stupid and just trying to be comedic is happening, I'll play that. We're on the mellow playlist right now, and of course, we have a playlist called You Like Jazz? And frankly, we should just change to that one for the moment, because that just seems fitting. This is the Bee Movie. It's entirely known for that one fucking line. So we'll just embrace it. And I do plan on having the campfire ambience going all stream long, just because I find it relaxing and it's fitting for the screen that I have. So. So I know there's only like 6 of you in here for the moment, but, oh. Yeah, that fair. Fair. So, for, my brain just died. Hold on a second. I was gonna say something and then I lost it. Yeah, no, I completely lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do? Rip open my skull and go rooting around in there? That would be rather counterproductive now, wouldn't it? My g- I don't know, Perfectly Balanced. I might break down laughing at some point, or I might just hold a straight face. This is a really dumb stream concept. Like, straight up, we all know this is dumb. This is stupid. This is a meme. But that is by design, and furthermore, I was paid $137 to do this, so I am going to take it seriously. I'm going to perform, or at least I'm going to try. I don't know, how well that will translate. I'm not sure how well the effort will carry over into the results, but an attempt shall be made to take it at least seriously enough to put on a valid performance. Who knows, if I go wacky enough, or if I really commit to the bit enough, there might be something really dumb and generic enough in here that I might be able to, like, add to a demo reel someday or something. Well, thank you, Bob. I do try. I mean, yeah, fair enough. It's the fucking Bee movie. Got about 3 minutes before shit starts. So if any of you have any silly goobers you want to haul in here to watch this train wreck live, by all means, let them know. And yes, there will be a VOD of this. That is the plan. I believe all of my default settings, have that set up, so there should be a VOD. So don't worry, Blue Paul Wolf, you can come back and watch this after it's all said and done. Did I enjoy the movie? You know, Quentin, it has been so long since I have seen it. I was a little kid when I first watched it, and I think I only ever watched it once. So I don't have a comprehensive memory of what my thoughts on the movie were at the time. I barely even remember the broad strokes of, like, the whole thing. All I can really say with confidence is that I believe its reputation for being the goofy, funny meme script that you drop wherever for the lulz is well earned. Shapeshifter905, are you asking why in regards to why I feel the way I do, or are you asking why this stream is happening? Crunk gets no maiden to buy a bee. Yeah, pretty much. That's about all I remember, too. Both. Well, the stream is happening because someone paid me $137. It says so right there in the title and all the other things. As for why I don't remember or why I have the opinions I have on it, I don't know. I haven't seen it in years. Just call it a gut feeling. Got about a minute left. It's probably not going to be a very big stream. I'm not a particularly big channel, but, you know, it's fine. Whoever paid that, you hear that, Echo Lark? You are a total MVP. Okay, I need to clarify for you there, Mirthral, am I pronouncing that right? To clarify, I was paid $137 for this because the script is about 13,700 words long. It is, for, like, audiobook style readings on my YouTube channel, like, without any, like, royalties or publication fees or anything like that. Mirthral. Okay, thank you. I charge just a flat rate of, like, $1 per every 100 words. For, like, non-professional things. For anything, like, more professional, it'll probably be a higher rate. Probably based on, like, completed hours rather than word count. But that's So, yeah, if any of you people have other stupid shit you want me to do, you now know how. Ping me about it and we can trade words. And that is time. So, you will not send me bad fanfic because I do also reserve the right to say no to things. But, the timer just went, which means, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I am not prepared. It is time for the reading to begin. So settle in. I hope you brought popcorn or snacks or something. Get comfortable. Get comfortable because it is time, ladies and gentlemen of the internet and of YouTube, for what can only be described as a cinema masterpiece. So, without further ado, I present to you a transcript of the script for the Bee Movie, made by I cannot remember in the year I cannot remember. Google it, I'm sure you'll find it. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees do not care what humans think is impossible. Cut to Barry's room, where he is picking out what to wear. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Yeah, let's shake it up a little. Barry uses honey from a dispenser to style his hair, rinse his mouth, and then applies it to his armpits. I don't have Foley for that. His mother, Janet Benson, calling from downstairs. Barry, breakfast is ready. Barry replies, coming. Phone rings. Oh, hang on. Adjusts his antennas into a headset. Hello? Adam Flayman on the phone. Barry? Adam? Can you believe this is happening? I can't believe it. I'll pick you up. Barry hangs up, sharpens his stinger. Shing! Looking sharp, and flies downstairs. His mother says, Barry, why don't you use the stairs? Your father paid good money for those. Sorry, I'm excited. To which Dad, Martin Benson. Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son. And a perfect report card. All B's. Should have seen that coming. Mother adds, very proud, and touches Barry's hair. Ma, I got a thing going here. You got some lint on your fuzz. Ow, that's me. Wave to us. We'll be in row 118,000. Bye. And Barry flies off, to which the mother shouts, Barry, I told you, stop flying in the house. Barry drives his car to pick up his classmate. Adam's outside his house, reading the Hive Today newspaper. The front page headline reads, Frisbee hits hive, internet down. A bee says, I heard sound, then whammo. I don't know, Blue Paw Wolf. Barry says, Hey, Adam. Hey, Barry. Is that fuzz gel? A little. It's a special day. Finally graduating. Never thought I'd make it. Yeah, 3 days of grade school, 3 days of high school. Those were so awkward. 3 days of college. I'm glad I took off 1 day in the middle and just hitchhiked around the hive. You did come back different. A bee calls out as they drive past. Hi, Barry! Hi, Artie! Growing a mustache? Looks good! How did you hear about Frankie? Oh, hold on, I'm sorry, I misread that. Hey, did you hear about Frankie? Yeah. You going to his funeral? No, I'm not going to his funeral. Everybody knows you sting someone, you die. You don't waste it on a squirrel. He was such a hothead. Yeah, I guess he could have just gotten out of the way. They make various noises as the car goes up and down some hills and does a loop on the road. Whoa! That shit is in the script. All right, Adam. I love this! Incorporating an amusement park right into our regular day. To which Barry responds, I guess that's why they say we don't need vacations. They arrive, fly in, and take their seats. Barry says, boy, quite a bit of pomp under the circumstances. Well, Adam, today we are men. We are B-men. Amen. What? Okay, and they both go hallelujah and bump each other. Ah! An announcer. Students, faculty, distinguished bees, please welcome Dean Buswell. Dean Buswell walks onto the stage and taps the microphone. Welcome, New Hive City graduating class of... Presses a button to change the timer on the podium from 9 to 9:15. 9:15. And that concludes all graduation ceremonies. That was quick. The students cheer, throwing their caps into the air as helmets are placed on their heads. And begins your career at Honex Industries. Are we going to pick our jobs today? Barry asks. I heard it's just orientation, Adam adds. Well, heads up, here we go. The stands for Winger University the students are sitting in begin converting into tram seating. A female announcer. Keep your hands and antennas inside the tram at all times. She flies down to go in the tram as it starts moving and repeats it in Spanish. Oh God, I'm so sorry, I'm going to butcher this. Mantenga sus manos y antonos that I'm giving up. It's Spanish for the same thing. I'm sorry. Barry, wonder what it's going to be like. Adam, a little scary. He and Barry mimic shivering and making scared noises. Trudy, the Honex tour guide. Welcome to Honex, a division of Honesco and a part of the Hexagon Group. This is it. And just the whole crowd, wow, as the tram moves into the factory floor. I feel like I should... I don't have music that really fits for this, but, whatever. Barry, wow. We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our valiant pollen jocks bring the nectar to the hive. Our top secret formula is automatically color-corrected, scent-adjusted, and bubble-contoured into this soothing sweet syrup with its distinctive golden glow you know as... To which everyone declares, honey! Bad dad jokes. That would track, yeah. All right. The tour guide grabs a beaker of honey as they drive by and tosses it to the group, which bounce it around towards the back. That girl was hot. She's my cousin. She is? Yes. We are all cousins. Right. You're right. At Honex, we also constantly strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology. Behind... Fuck you, Echo Lark. B-tier jokes. I hate you. Behind a display window, a bee puts on a helmet, then runs back and forth as levers holding a rolled-up magazine, fly swatter, and a shoe move down to try to hit him. He is hit by the magazine, dodges the fly swatter, but then hit by the boot, and again by all three, followed by being sprayed with aerosol from 2 cans. This guy is just having a bad day. He signals he's okay, but is flattened by the fly swatter, magazine, and shoe, converging to strike him together. He signals that he's still okay by poking his arm up through a hole in the fly swatter and giving another thumbs up. The tram riders applaud. Ooh, what do you think he makes? Not enough. And here we have our latest advancement, the Krellman. Wow, what does that do? Catches that little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it. Saves us millions. Hi, Tom. You are welcome to hate this. A Kremlin. Kremlin? I don't know how to pronounce that. For the funnies, I'm going to pronounce it Kremlin. A Kremlin worker waves and Adam waves back. Can anyone work on the Kremlin? Of course. Most bee jobs are small ones. But bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. But choose carefully, because you'll stay in the job that you pick for the rest of your life. The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that. What's the difference? Huh? And you'll be happy to know that bees, as a species, haven't had one day off in 27 million years. Woo! So you'll just work us to death? We will sure try. There's so much I could say about that. Let's hear. Okay. Everyone laughs while Barry looks uncomfortable. The tram converts into a boat that flows down a log flume-style ramp with honey in it, then converts back to a wheeled tram at the end. What kind of polymorphing technology do these fucking bees have? With the tour over, Adam and Barry head home. Adam jumps with excitement. Wow, that blew my mind! What's the difference? Adam, how could you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice to have to make. Well, I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision in life. But Adam, how could they never have told us that? Barry, why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth. I almost misread that as a filling stallion for a second. I have read too much MLP. A filing station attendant yells at a bee for putting the honey nozzle into his own mouth. Yeah, but Adam, did you ever think that maybe things work a little too well around here? Like what? Give one example. Both stop in the middle of an intersection. The traffic adjusts to drive around them. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. An announcer says over a speaker, "Please clear the gate, Royal Nectar Force on approach. Royal Nectar Force on approach." Wait a second. Check it out. Hey, those are pollen jocks. Wow. Let's see. Okay, pollen jocks fly into the hive and land. I've never seen them this close. They know what it's like to go outside the hive. Yeah, but some of them don't come back. Two ladybees wave at the jocks and call out, "Hey, jocks! Hi, jocks!" The pollen is removed from the jocks and collected into storage capsules marked nectar, then trucked away. A general flies over to welcome them. "You guys did great. You're monsters. You're sky freaks. I love it. I love it." I wonder where those guys have just been. I don't know. Their day's not planned. Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what? You can't just decide one day to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that. Right. Pollen begins drifting down around them. Look at that. That's more pollen than you and I will ever see in a lifetime. It's just a status symbol. I think bees make too big a deal out of it. Perhaps. Unless you're wearing it and the ladies see you wearing it. The same two ladybees giggle at being talked about by Barry. Those ladies? Aren't they our cousins too? Distant. Distant. Okay. Three pollen jocks observe them. I lost them. Ah, there we go. Look at these two, says Jackson. Splits, I believe? Yes, splits. Couple of hive Harrys. Let's have some fun with them. Let's see here. Okay, lady one. It must be so dangerous being a pollen jock. Oh yeah. One time a bear had me pinned up against a mushroom. He had one paw on my throat, and with the other, he was slapping me back and forth across the face. Oh my, I never thought I'd knock him out. To which Lady One says to Adam, "And what were you doing during all this?" Obviously, I was trying to alert the authorities. I can autograph that if you want. Okay, Jackson says, a little gusty out there today, wasn't it, comrades? Yeah, gusty. Buzz, I don't think that one was mentioned yet? No. Buzz says, yeah, we're gonna hit a sunflower patch about 6 miles from here tomorrow. You asked for this, Echo Lark. You don't... Okay, I guess you get to complain, but still, you asked for this. 6 miles, huh? Barry, it's a puddle jump for us, but, maybe you're not up for it. Well, maybe I am. You are not. We're going 0900 at J Gate. Whoa. What do you think, Buzzy Boy? Are you B enough? I might be. That all depends on what 0900 means. Later, back at home that night, Barry is on the balcony, looking out at the hive. I sense melancholic, which means we need emotional damage playlist. So, later, back at home that night, Barry is on the balcony, looking out at the hive. This is a bit too tragic. That works. The dad comes in. Hey, Onyx. Oh, Dad, you surprised me. Have you decided what you're interested in, son? Well, there's a lot of choices. But you only get one. Dad, do you ever get bored doing the same job every day? Son, let me tell you something about stirring. You grab that stick, and you just move it around, and you stir it around. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing. You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field just isn't right for me. And you were thinking of what? Making balloon animals? That's a bad job for a guy with a stinger. Well, no. Janet, your son's not sure he wants to go into honey. Oh, Barry, you are so funny sometimes. I'm not trying to be funny. You're not funny. You're going into honey. Our son, the stirrer. You're gonna be a stirrer? Ah, no one's listening to me. Wait till you see the sticks I have for you. I could say anything I want right now. In a sing-song tone, I'm gonna get a ant tattoo. Oh, let's open some fresh honey and celebrate. Maybe I'll pierce my thorax. Mom and Dad start walking away. Dad raises his glass and says, "To honey!" Shave my antenna. So funny. Shack up with a grasshopper. Get a gold tooth and start calling everybody dog. I'm so proud. Parents of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Parents of the fucking century. I am so proud. Wouldn't a thorax piercing like split the guy in half? Or no, I'm thinking about the joint, not the section itself. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Next scene. Barry and Adam arrive the next morning at the job selection booth. I can't believe we're starting work today. Today's the day. Come on, all the good jobs will be gone. Yeah, right. Dean Buswell, at his second job, located at the desk in front of the Honix job placement board. Buswell says, pollen counting, stunt bee, pouring, stirrer, front desk, hair removal. What the fuck is that? I need to double check. Who is this? Okay, just needed to check who a character was. Okay. Hair removal? Is it still available? Says Sandy Shrimpkin. Hang on. 2 left, and one of them's yours. Congratulations. Son, step to the side, please. Yeah! What'd you get? Picking the crud out. Whoa. That is stellar. Whoa! I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Like, I have the script, but, like, it's not necessarily always giving me information about what the characters are doing, so sometimes it's just strings of characters saying things without any, like, guides to what they're doing, so I'm not sure how to emote it. Yeah, okay. Alright. Couple of newbies, says Buzzwell. Yes, sir, our first day, and we are ready. Well, step up and make your choice. Adam says to Barry, do you want to go first? No, you go. Oh my. What's available? Restroom attendant's always open, and not for the reason you would think. Any chance of getting to the Kremlin, sir? Krellman, I'm so sorry. Krellman, I've been misreading that for the past, 20 minutes. I am sorry. Krellman, not Kremlin. You are welcome to mock me. By all means, mock the shit out of me in chat. I earn it there. Fucking Kremlin. Kremlin. Okay. All right. Any chance of getting to the Krellman, sir? Sure, you're on. Status for Krellman workers changes suddenly. Oh. I'm sorry. The Krellman just closed out. Oh. Wax Monkey's always open, and the Krellman just opened up again. What happened? Well, whenever a bee dies, that's an opening. See that? He's dead. Dead. Another dead one. Deady, deadified. 2 more dead. Dead from the neck up. Dead from the neck down, but that is life. No, you dense motherfucker, that is death. Oh, this is so hard. Heating, cooling, stunt bee, pourer, stirrer, humming, inspector, number 7, lint coordinator, stripe supervisor, antenna, bell polisher, mite wrangler. Barry, what do you think I should... Barry? Barry! General says, all right, we've got the sunflower patch in quadrant 9. Geranium window box on Sutton Place. Adam calls out to Barry. What happened to you? What happened to you? Where are you? I'm trying out. Out? Out where? Out there. Oh, no. I have to before I go to work for the rest of my life. You're gonna die! You're crazy! Hello? Oh, another call coming in. Barry hangs up as Adam says again, you're crazy! Okay, so apparently, that was on the phone. Okay, Adam calls Barry. That meant over the fucking antenna. Okay. Bee anatomy, goddamn. All right, General. If anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd that gets their roses today. Hey, guys. Buzz says, well, look at that. Well, look at that. Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday? Hold it, son. Flight deck's restricted. It's okay, Lou. We're gonna take him up. Yeah. Really? Feeling lucky, are you? A flight crew bee holds a clipboard for Barry. Sign here, here, just initial that, thank you. Okay. You got a rain advisory today, and as you all know, bees cannot fly in rain, so be careful. As always, watch your brooms, honey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, and bats. Also, I got a couple of reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it, just babbling like a cicada. That's awful. And a reminder for all you rookies, bee law number 1, absolutely no talking to humans. All right, launch positions. The pollen jocks begin chanting, buzz, 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 over and over as they change positions. Black and yellow. All jocks respond, hello. Jock leader, you ready for this, hotshot? Yeah, bring it on, is what Barry says. The pollen jocks begin calling out their flight preparations. Wind, check. Antenna, check. Nectar pack, check. Wings, check. Stinger, check. Barry, scared out of my shorts, check. Okay, ladies, let's move it out. Flight crews help the jocks get their wings started. Pound those petunias, you striped stem suckers! All of you, drain those flowers! And everyone departs. To which Barry says, wow, I'm out? I can't believe I'm out! So blue. I feel so fast and free! They fly amidst a bunch of colorful kites, and Barry flies through one. Box kite! Wow! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! They fly through a field of flowers. Flowers! Do not ever say that again, Barry, you strangle-striped mother dick. Okay. Splits calls. This is Blue Leader. We have Rose's visual. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. Roses. 30 degrees, Roger. Bringing it around. They're just a fucking, what do you call it? They're an aerial brigade? I don't fucking know. Back to Mellow. Actually, no, hold on a second. They're doing cool action flight stuff, so we're pulling up the action playlist. It's probably going to be way too dramatic, but you know what? Just roll with it. It's all part of the charm of the stream. All right, the squadron lands. The jocks fire their nectar packs and long tubes inject into flowers and suck up nectar. Thum, 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 thum. You are all very welcome for that. Split says, stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick. Oh, I'm so sorry. That came out of nowhere. Excuse me. Barry says, oh, that is one nectar collector. I somehow doubt that would ever track Mirthrall. All right, Barry. Oh, that is one nectar collector. Split says, you ever seen pollination up close? No, sir. I pick up some pollen here, sprinkle it over there, maybe a dash over there, a pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic, ain't it? No, the burp was not part of the script. That was an accident. Okay, this is a little too aggressive. Back to funny, haha. Oh, hey, this is the music I use as Pond Hopper's theme in the How to Train Your, How to Be a Dragon comics. Cute. Doesn't really fit for what's going on here. Okay. All right. Pick up some pollen here, sprinkle it over there, maybe a dash over there, a pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic, ain't it? Wow, that's amazing. Why do we do that? That's pollen power, kid. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, and all that means more honey for us. Cool. The squadron flies over a pond. Barry sees his reflection in the water, reenacting the hippogriff scene from Harry Potter, which itself was a shot-for-shot reenactment of the eagle scene from Rescuers Down Under, a movie which I have never seen. Buzz calls, I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow, could be daisies. Don't we need those? Split says, copy that visual. Buzz says, hold on, one of those flowers seems to be on the move. Say again? Are you reporting a moving flower? Affirmative. The three bees land to check out the objects, which turn out to be tennis balls. Who the fuck is Ken? Oh. Ah. Okay. Is this crunk time? I think it's crunk time. Oh shit, I don't know how to do this voice. Give me a second. Hey, Peter. Peter. I'm a dumbass. No. Peter. I think that's this guy, yes? Yes, please. Someone confirm. Someone confirm. Hey, Peter, is this the guy with that voice? I need to know before I commit to the bit. Someone help me out here. There's 9 of you. Someone help me. Okay, good. God, we've been going for 47 minutes. God. Okay. Ken. That was on the line. That was awful. Fuck it. Split says, this is the coolest. What is it? Jackson says, I don't know, but I'm loving this color. Splits. It smells good. Not like a flower, but I like it. Jackson says, yeah. Fuzzy. Buzz says, chemically. Jackson says, careful guys, it's a little grabby. Barry lands on one of the objects and hugs it. My sweet lord of bees! I just love the way I said that. All right, Jackson. Hey, Candy Brain, get off of there! Barry calls, problem! As a woman picks up the tennis ball Barry is stuck to and walks back to the serving line. Guys! Ooh, this could be bad. Jackson agrees. Affirmative. As the woman bounces the ball a few times, Barry is still stuck to it and says on each bounce, very close, gonna hurt, mama's little boy. Splits calls, you're way out of position, rookie! To which Barry screams as the woman hits the ball. Ah! You're welcome. That hurt. Hold on a sec, I need some water now. We're having fun here. They will be, Bob. They will be. Okay. All right, so Barry does that. Coming in at you like a missile. To which point, everything goes into slow motion as Barry yells, help me. Jackson says, you know, I don't think these are flowers. Split says, should we tell him? Oh, I think he knows. Meanwhile, Barry's still screaming, what is this? Match point. You can't just start backing up, honey, because I believe you're about to eat it. Jackson clears his throat, distracting Ken, causing Ken to hit the ball, sending it high into the air and into the street. What? Oh, no, you cannot be serious. Barry is, going through the air, so, yowzers! Barry gets sucked into the engine compartment of a passing car, into the engine, before escaping through a hole and into the car's air conditioning system, where I now need action music because everything is escalated. He gets sucked into the car's air conditioning system, where he sees a dead bug stuck to the filter. Oh, gross! A woman in the car turns on the air conditioner, blowing Barry into the car's cabin, where she sees him. Mother, there's a bee in the car! She screams at Barry. Barry screams at her. Everyone except the young girl in the back screams. The mother yells to her husband, do something! To which the father declares, I'm driving! Young girl in the back says, hi, bee. Young boy, he's back here! He's going to sting me! Nobody move! If you don't move, he won't sting you! Freeze! Everyone stays still, including Barry, who hovers in the same spot. There's a grandma in the vehicle. He blinked! She gets out a can of hairspray and sprays it on Barry. Yeah, spray him, Granny! What are you doing? Yells the father as Barry escapes out the roof vent. Well, okay, the tension level out here is unbelievable. I gotta get home. Something moves down past him, very close and fast. Whoa! Barry sees rain starting to fall heavily. Can't fly in rain, can't fly in rain, can't fly in rain. A raindrop hits him. But before he can recover, another hits him. Ah, Mayday! Mayday! Be going down! Barry sees a window ledge and barely makes it there, then crawls through the open window. Inside, we meet Vanessa. Ken, could you close the window, please? Oh, hey, check out my new resume. I made it into a fold-out brochure. You see? Folds out. Oh no, more humans. I do not need this. Barry tries to fly out the window, but bounces off of it. Boom. Ow! Ow! What was that? It tries again. Boom! Ah! Maybe this time. Boom! This time. Boom! This time. Boom! This time. Boom! This boom! This boom! This boom! This boom! Drapes. Taps the glass. Ding, 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 ding. This is diabolical. Ken is showing off his resume. It's fantastic. It's got all my special skills, even my top 10 favorite movies. The fuck is Andy? The one picture here does not help me. Who the okay, Andy's a guy. Okay. Good. What's your number one? Star Wars? Nah, I don't go for that. Mimics lasers firing. Kinda stuff. No wonder we're not supposed to talk to them. They're out of their minds. When I walk out of a job interview, they're flabbergasted. They can't believe the things I say. There's the sun. Maybe there's a way out. Barry flies toward the light near the ceiling. I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it. Bounces off it and starts falling, landing in a bowl of chip tip. I gotta tell ya, I predicted global warming. I could feel it getting hotter. At first, I thought it was just me. Andy skips up some of the dip with a tortilla chip, including Barry, meaning he is a fly in the lotion, except he's a bee in the sauce, and brings it toward his mouth. Wait! Stop! Bee! Who is Anna? Anna. Minor character. Unknown who her voice actress is. Okay, but still, Barry is still under fire, so more combat music. Kill it! Kill it! Ken grabs something to kill it. Stand back! These are winter boots. Wait! Don't kill him! Says Vanessa. You know I'm allergic to them. This thing could kill me. Well, why does his life have any less value than yours? Vanessa places a lass over Barry. A lass? A lass. It says a lass. I assume that's a typo, and I assume it means glass. I assume it's glass, so I'm going to proceed as if it were glass, and places a glass over Barry. Why does his life have any less value than mine? Is that your statement? I'm just saying all life has value. You don't know what he's capable of feeling. Vanessa rips Ken's resume in half and slides it under the glass. My brochure! Vanessa carries the glass with Barry inside over to the window and releases him, all while maintaining oddly intimate eye contact. There you go, little guy. I'm not scared of him, but yeah, it's an allergic thing. Hey, why didn't you put that on your resume brochure? It's not funny. My whole face could poof up. Make it one of your special skills. You know, knocking someone out is also a special skill. Later, as the rain stops and the sun comes back out, Anna says, Right, bye, Vanessa, thanks. Vanessa, next week, yogurt night. Yeah, sure, Ken. You know, whatever. You could put carob chips in there. Bye. Supposed to be less calories or something. Bye. The last of her guests have left. She shuts the door and begins cleanup. Barry, who is still here, I guess. Okay, I gotta say something. She saved my life. I've gotta say something. All right, here it goes. Barry flies back into her house through the almost closed window and stops in front of a can of Bumblebee Chunk Light Tuna as Vanessa walks by, stopping right in line with the mascot. He starts to walk away and looks back, says, huh, and turns back around to look at the mascot, then says, nah, as he dismisses the picture and continues walking. Barry resumes flying and lands on a postcard from Coney Island taped to the refrigerator, again in a position where Vanessa does not notice him. What would I say? I could really get in trouble. It's a bee law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No, yes, no, do it. I can't. How should I start? You like jazz? No, that's no good. Here she comes. Speak, you fool. Hi. Vanessa gasps and drops the dishes. I'm sorry. You're talking. Yes, I know. I am so. You're talking. I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No. It's okay. It's fine. It's just. I know I'm dreaming, but I don't recall going to bed. Well, I'm sure this is very disconcerting. Yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee. Yeah. I am a bee. And, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but, Vanessa makes a small, noises while Barry's talking. They were all trying to kill me. And if it wasn't for you, I mean, I had to thank you. It's just the way I was raised. Vanessa grabs a fork and stabs herself in the hand, then cries out. Oh, that was a little weird. I'm talking to a bee. Yep, I am talking to a bee. Anyway, and the bee is talking to me. I just want to say that I'm grateful, and I'm going to leave now. Wait. How did you learn to do that? What? The talking thing. Oh, same way you did, I guess. Mama, Dada, honey, you pick it up. Vanessa laughs unconvincingly. That's very funny. Yeah, bees are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry with what we have to deal with. Anyway. Can I, get you something? Like what? I don't know, I mean... I don't know, coffee? Well, I don't want to put you out unless you're making it anyway. Oh, it's no trouble. It takes 2 minutes. Really? It's just coffee. I hate to impose. To be fair, when you're dealing with a talking bee, you kinda gotta make sure. You gotta make sure, Quentin. Okay. It's just coffee. I hate to impose. Don't be ridiculous. Actually, I would love a cup. Hey, you want a little rum cake? I really shouldn't. Have a little rum cake. No, I can't. Oh, come on. I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms here. Where? Well, these stripes do not help. You look great. I don't know if you know anything about fashion. God, fuck, okay. I've got the fucking jazz going. Okay. Vanessa walks away and begins pouring coffee onto the floor, a coffee cup in her other hand. Are you all right? No. Fade to Vanessa and Barry on her roof terrace, talking and having coffee. I'm having a really hard time following this myself. You gotta remember, there's no visual clues here. It's just the script. And this isn't even like the original script. I'm reading this from a fandom wiki. So there's like visual hints and clues that are missing. There have been a few typos in here. Like it said glass at one point instead of glass. So like I'm sure there are things in here, context clues and bits of like character like motion that would be communicated in the actual script that aren't here, meaning sometimes we just get long blocks of characters saying things that don't necessarily add up to what they're doing, which can, you know. Oh no, don't worry, Mirthral. I'm having a good time here. It is stupid as hell, but I'm having fun. Okay. So, fade to Vanessa and Barry on her roof terrace, talking and having a coffee. He's making the tie in the cab as they're flying up Madison, so he finally gets there. Uh-huh. He runs up the steps into the church. The wedding is on. Yeah? And he says, "Watermelon? I thought you said Guatemalan." Uh-huh. Why would I marry a watermelon? Vanessa's more confused than amused. Barry gestures, indicating his joke is done. Oh, is that a bee joke? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that we do. Yeah. Different. So, anyway, what are you gonna do, Barry? About work? I don't know. I mean, I want to do my part for the Hive, but I can't do it the way they want. I know how you feel. You do? Sure. My parents wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I wanted to be a florist. Really? My only interest is flowers. Our new queen was just elected with that same campaign slogan. Oh, huh. Anyway, see, if you look there, right there, there's my hive right there. You can see it. Oh, you're in Sheep Meadow. Yes. You know the turtle pond? Yeah, I'm right off of that. Oh, no way. I know that area. Do you know, I lost a toe ring there once. Behind them, a janitor comes onto the roof and begins working on replacing a light bulb. Really? Yeah. Why do girls put rings on their toes? Well, why not? I don't know, it's like putting a hat on your knee. Maybe I'll try that. The janitor asks, "You all right, ma'am?" Vanessa, realizing how it must look, talking to herself, Oh, yeah, fine, just having 2 cups of coffee. Vanessa and Barry share a little quiet time. She glances aside and catches him staring smittenly. Actual line from the official audio description on Netflix. Oh god, fucking Netflix. Okay. Anyway, this has been great. Thanks for the coffee. Oh yeah, it's no trouble. Sorry I couldn't finish it. If I did, I'd be up for the rest of my life. Are you, can I take a little piece of this with me? Oh, yeah, sure. Here, have a crumb. She passes one to Barry on her fingertip. Oh, thanks. Yeah. All right. Well then, I guess I'll see you around. Or not. Or... Okay, Barry. And thank you so much again for before. Oh, that was nothing. Well, not nothing, but... Anyway, Barry extends his hand. Vanessa touches it with her finger, and they gingerly shake. The janitor looks over and continues tightening the bulb in the socket. It shorts, causing him to lose his balance and fall backwards. Okay, so I feel like that is a good spot to pause for a bit, because this is a scene transition. We're a decent chunk in, but I kind of want to stop for a second just to like get some water. If anyone needs to hit the restroom, do that. Of course you are, box of bees. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's the idea. I'll drink some water. I'll get myself unthroat fucked. That I should not have said that. I'm so sorry. That is not a sentence I should have said. I'm so sorry for a lot of things. But yes, vocal cord reset. Hi, Darid. Yeah. Yes. So we're gonna take. I'll say we'll take about 5 minutes, and we'll be back. We'll be back in about 5 minutes to resume this. But just take 5 minutes, get up, stretch your legs, get some water, grab a snack if you need one, and we will reconvene here when it is time to continue. So, see you in a bit. I think it's time we got back to work. Everyone back from your little 5 minutes? Everyone good? Everyone ready to go? Real quick, sound check, just making sure everything's good. Sound, music, my voice. Well, I told you 5 minutes and I gave you an extra 1, so... bleh. But yes, it is time for the madness to continue, the B-movie script reading to continue. I don't even know how far into this fucking thing I am. I feel like we're gonna be here a while because of all the breaks. But let us resume, shall we? So, the next day at the Honix building, hurricane survival testing is in progress. A bee wearing a parachute is in a wind tunnel. Testing B1. This can't possibly work. Testing B2. Well, he's all set to go. We may as well try it. Via the intercom. Okay, Dave, pull the chute. Dave pulls the cord and is immediately blown backwards. Okay, Dored, Box of Bees, if you two want to create a bee counter, you can wait until there's a VOD. But then go nuts. Frankly, I'd love to see it. Fuck. So, yes, Dave pulls the cord and is immediately blown backwards. He slides down the wall and shakily gives a thumbs up signal. Barry and Adam walk by the outside of the testing chamber. Sounds amazing. Oh, it was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life. Humans. Humans. It is extremely appropriate, Box of Bees. Humans. Humans. I can't believe you were with humans. Giant, scary humans. What were they like? Huge and crazy. They talk crazy, they eat crazy giant things, they drive around real crazy. And do they try and kill you like on TV? Some of them, but some of them don't. How'd you get back, Poodle? It's all good. Look, you did it. And I'm glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see out there. You had your experience. And now you're back. You can pick out your job, and everything can be normal. Well, what? Well, I met someone. You met someone? Was she bee-ish? Not a wasp? Your parents will kill you. No, not a wasp. Spider? You know, I'm not attracted to spiders. I know to everyone else it's like the hottest thing with the 8 legs and all. I can't get by that face. So, who is she? She's, human. Oh, no, that did not happen. You did not do that. That is a bee law. You wouldn't break a bee law. Her name's Vanessa? Oh boy. She's so nice, and she's a florist. Sorry, got some saliva stuck in my throat. And she's a florist. Oh, no, you're dating a human florist? Well, we're not dating. You're flying outside the hive. You're talking to human beings that attack our homes with power washers and M80s. That's 1/8 of a stick of dynamite. She saved my life. And she understands me. This is over. Here, Barry pulls out the rum cake crumb. Eat this, and pushes it into Adam's face. Okay, sorry, I was checking chat again. Alright, so, pulls out the rum cake crumb, eat this, and pushes it into Adam's face. This is not over. What was that? They call it a crumb. That was so stinging stripey. And that's not even what they eat. That just falls off what they eat. Do you know what a Cinnabon is? No. It's bread. Come in here. Adam opens the door to the office where he works and guides Barry inside. And cinnamon. Be quiet. And frosting. They heat it up, sit down, really hot. Listen to me. We are not them. We're us. There is us and there is them. Yeah, but who can deny the heart that is yearning? There is no yearning. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You have got to start thinking bee, my friend. Another bee joins in. Thinking bee. And another one joins in. Thinking bee. All the bees in the office begin chanting, thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee. Thinking bee. Outside his house, Barry sits on a raft in what I am sensing is an emotional damage playlist moment. Let me just get that up and running properly. There we go. Outside his house, Barry sits on a raft in his family's hexagon-shaped honey pool, legs dangling into the honey. Echolark. Echolark. This is like a challenge run at this point, isn't it? This whole stream is a challenge run now. It's not just me reading the entire B-movie script. It's me reading the entire B-movie script while chat makes puns to throw me off. Thinking B, thinking B, thinking B. Fuck me. Don't. Do not. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so, as I was saying, back to script. Outside his house, Barry sits on a raft in his family's hexagon-shaped honey pool, legs dangling into the honey. Mom and Dad approach wearing cabana-type outfits, sun shining behind them. There he is. He's in the pool. You know what your problem is, Barry? I've got to start thinking B. Barry, how much longer is this going to go on? It's been 3 days. I don't understand why you're not working. Well, I've got a lot of big life decisions I'm thinking about. What life? You have no life. You have no job. You're barely a bee. Parents of the century, ladies and gentlemen. Would it kill you to just make a little honey? Barry rolls off the raft and sinks into the pool. Barry, come out from under there. Your father is talking to you. Martin, would you talk to him? Barry, I'm talking to you. Barry keeps swimming downward through the honey, which clears and leads him to an imaginary park where Vanessa is waiting for him, reclining on a picnic blanket. Sugar Sugar by the Archies is playing in the background. I will not be pulling that up for copyright reasons. All of the music I'm playing on this stream is stuff that I actually have a license to use through Epidemic Sound, so. But Sugar Sugar by the Archies is playing in the background. Vanessa swats a mosquito that lands on her leg, then looks at Barry for his reaction. Both are surprised, but then laugh about it. You coming? Said in a sultry way. I don't like that! I do not like that! Got everything? All set? She gets into a one-man ultralight plane with a black and yellow paint job and puts on her helmet. She and the plane are now Barry's size. You go ahead. I'll catch up. Don't be long. The plane takes off. Barry soon catches up and they fly together. I assume this is like a horny dream sequence, Quentin. Let's hear. Vanessa says, "Watch this." Yeah, no kidding, Bob. That's why I said I didn't like it. So, Vanessa, watch this. The plane does a loop, trailing red smoke that forms a heart, and then crashes into the side of a rock pile, bursting into flame. Barry yelling in anguish, "Vanessa!" His cry changes to bubbles escaping his mouth. Barry breaks the surface of the pool, gasping for air. We're still here, Barry. I told you not to yell at him. He doesn't respond when you yell at him. Then why were you yelling at me? Because you don't listen. I'm not listening to this. Truly lost in the sauce. The bee sauce. Barry dries himself and puts on his sweater. Sorry, Mom, I've got to go. Where are you going? Nowhere. I'm meeting a friend. And his mom calls after him. A girl? Is this why you can't decide? Bye! I just hope she's bish. Vanessa exits her florist shop, flipping the sign. Oh, I lost my spot. Okay. Vanessa exits her florist shop, flipping the sign over and locking the door. Barry sees the Tournament of Roses parade poster. So they have a huge parade of just flowers every year in Pasadena? Oh, to be in the Tournament of the Roses, that's every florist's dream. Up on a float, surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering? Wow, a tournament. Do the Roses actually compete in athletic events? No. All right, I've got one. How come you don't fly everywhere? It's exhausting. Why don't you run everywhere? Isn't that faster? Yeah, okay, I see. All right. Your turn. TiVo. You can just freeze live TV? That's insane. What, you don't have anything like that? We have HIVO, but it's a disease. It's a horrible, horrible disease. Oh my. They turn a corner onto a busier street. People start swatting at Barry. Dumb bees. You must just want to sting all those jerks. We really try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us. So you really have to watch your temper? They enter a supermarket. Oh yeah, very carefully. You kick a wall, take a walk, write an angry letter and throw it out. You work through it like any emotion. Anger, jealousy, under his breath, lust. Guys, please tell me that this version of the script has not been doctored in some way to be more suggestive. God. Moving on, let's not dwell on that. Barry lands on cardboard boxes in the aisle. A stock boy hits him with a rolled up advertisement, to which Vanessa says to him, "Oh my goodness, are you okay?" "Yeah, woo." Okay, let's see, a box of bees. So if Bish is like an ethnicity, and everyone seems so adamant that he falls for one, does that mean the hive is an I'm not finishing that. I'm not finishing that sentence, box of bees. Boy is down bad. Boy is down bad. All right. "Oh my goodness, are you okay?" Yeah. Whew. Vanessa says to Hector, the stock boy, "What is wrong with you?" "It's a bug." "Well, he's not bothering anybody. Get out of here, you creep." She slaps him with the advertisement and he leaves, muttering. Barry shakes off the hit. What was that, a pick and save circular? Yeah, it was. How'd you know? It felt like about 10 pages. 75's pretty much our limit. Boy, you've really got that down to a science. Oh, we have to. I lost a cousin to Italian Vogue. I'll bet. Barry stops when he sees the rows of honey jars. What in the name of mighty Hercules is this? How did this get here? Cute Bee? Golden Blossom? Ray Liotta Private Select? Is he that actor? I never heard of him. Why is this here? For people. We eat it. Why? He gestures around the market. You don't have enough food of your own? Well, yes, How do you even get it? Well, bees make it. I know who makes it, and it's hard to make. There's heating and cooling and stirring. You need a whole Krellman thing. It's organic. It's our organic. It's just honey, Barry. Just what? Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing. You've taken our homes, our schools, our hospitals. This is all we have, and it's on sale? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I'm going to get to the bottom of all of this. Barry rips off the label from a jar of Ray Liotta Private Select honey. Political activism, here we go. Later, Barry's infiltrating the supermarket loading dock by covering up his yellow stripes with a magic marker and putting on war paint. Hector's opening more boxes of honey jars. Hey, Hector, you almost done? Almost. Barry steps in some honey. Hector stops and turns. He's here. I sense it. He grabs his box cutter as Barry hides. What? Barry hides behind a box again. Hector, talking loud to the open room as he opens a jar of honey from a box. Well, I guess I'll go home now and just leave this nice honey out with no one around. And he pretends to walk away. Barry steps out into the light. You're busted, box boy! Hector. Aha! I knew I heard something, so you can talk! Barry flies at him, Stinger first, backing him against the wall, and Hector drops the knife? I forgot he had a knife. Barry. Oh, I can talk, and now you're going to start talking. Where are you getting all the sweet stuff? Who's your supplier? I don't know what you're talking about. I thought we were all friends. The last thing we want to do is upset any of you bees. Hector grabs a pushpin. Barry begins fencing with his stinger. Okay, this is stupid, but all right. Hector grabs a pushpin and Barry begins fencing with his stinger. Hector. Ha! You're too late. It's ours now. You, sir, have crossed the wrong sword. You, sir, are about to be lunch for my iguana, Ignacio. The fight continues. They cross swords and go nose to nose. The stinger's coming out of Barry's butt, isn't it? How is he doing that? The fight continues. They cross swords and get nose to nose. Where's the honey coming from? Barry knocks the pushpin away and puts his stinger up to Hector's nose. Tell me where! Hector points to a truck. Honey farms! It comes from honey farms! Barry flies after the departing truck, dodging a bus, taxis, and a messenger on a bicycle. One driver yells at the messenger, "Crazy person!" Barry continues his pursuit, using the elastic strap on a bicycle messenger's helmet to launch himself toward the truck. He lands on the windshield, pressed against it by the wind. He sees himself surrounded by dead bugs, then works his way around them. Oh my, what horrible thing has happened here? Look at these faces. They never knew what hit them. And now they're on the road to nowhere. A mosquito opens his eyes.
Psst, just keep still.
What? You're not dead?
Do I look dead? Hey man, they'll wipe anything that moves. Now where you headed?
To honey farms. I'm onto something huge there.
I'm going to Alaska. Moose blood, crazy stuff. Blows your head off.
A ladybug.
I'm going to Tacoma.
Barry asked to a fly, what about you?
Oh, he's really dead.
Oh. All right. The driver's hand moves to the windshield wiper lever.
Oh.
What is that?
Oh no, it's a wiper! Triple blade!
Triple blade?
Jump on. It's your only chance, B.
They hang onto the wiper as it moves back and forth. Moose Blood yells at the driver through the glass. Moose Blood yelling,
Why does everything have to be so doggone clean? How much do you people need to see? Open your eyes! Stick your head out the window!
Inside the cab, the radio's playing. For NPR News in Washington, I'm Carl Kessel.
But don't kill no more bugs!
Moose Blood says as he is flung off the wiper as the washer fluid sprays onto the windshield. Moose Blood guy! Barry gets flung off, grabs a hold of the radio antenna. A cricket flying by grabs a hold of the antenna. Both scream simultaneously. The action playlist needs to come back. Inside of the vehicle, a driver. You hear something?
Like what?
Like Tiny screaming.
Turn off the radio.
The driver turns off the radio and the antenna retracts. As it lowers, the cricket and Barry work their way to its top. Barry wins and the cricket has to let go, but then so does Barry, and he's sucked into the air horn on the top of the truck. Inside is Moose Blood.
Hey, what's up, B-boy?
Hey, Blood! Inside the truck horn, later during the drive. And it was just an endless row of honey jars as far as the eye could see.
Wow.
So I'm just assuming wherever this honey truck goes, that's where they're getting it. I mean, that honey is ours.
Bees hang tight.
Well, we're all jammed in there. It's a close community.
Not us, man. We're on our own. Every mosquito is on his own.
But what if you get in trouble?
Trouble? You're a mosquito? You're in trouble. Nobody likes us. They're just all smacking. People see a mosquito, smack, smack.
Well, at least you're out in the world. You must meet a lot of girls.
Mosquito girls try to trade up, get with a moth, dragonfly. Mosquito girls don't want no mosquito.
Bloodmobile? I'm sorry, I need to look that up for a second because now I'm curious. What the fuck is a bloodmobile? Bloodmobile. 5-minute Google adventure. A bloodmobile is a mobile blood donation center. It is a vehicle, usually a bus or a large van, equipped with everything necessary for blood donation procedure. Blood drives involving bloodmobiles usually happen in public places such as colleges and churches. Okay, that clears that up. So, one of those drives by, and Moose Blood.
Whoa, you've got to be kidding me. Moose Blood's about to leave the building. So long, B.
He leaves and jumps onto the other vehicle, saying to the bugs on its windshield,
Hey guys, I knew I'd catch you all down here. Did you bring your crazy straws?
At Honey Farms, the truck. We learn something new every day. At Honey Farms, his voice is doing a number on mine, though. I'm going to pause for a second, get some water. Scene transition. Oh. Yeah, no kidding. All right, so at Honey Farms, the truck stops. Barry flies out of the horn and lands on the nose of the truck. Two beekeepers walk around to the backside of the gift shop. Barry follows, landing in a tree. Freddy says, "Then we throw it in some jars, slap a label on it. It's pretty much pure profit." What is this place? We have Elmo. There's a character in here called Elmo. Should I do the voice? Yes or no? Should I do the voice? Vote, chat. Vote. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 votes yes so far. 1 vote no. What, 5? Okay. I think that's the majority of people here. Maybe, I don't know. It's enough for me to decide it's probably worth it though. So, Elmo says, "Oh boy, excuse Elmo. A bee's got a brain the size of a pinhead." They are pinheads. Both laugh, and Elmo says, "Pinhead." Freddy opens a smoker box after they arrive. "Hey, check out the new smoker." "Oh, sweet. That's the one you want." "The Thomas 3000. "Smoker?" asks Barry. 90 puffs a minute, semi-automatic. Twice the nicotine, all the tar. Both of them laugh again. A couple of breaths of this knocks them right out. They make the honey, and we make the money. Barry flies onto Freddy's hat and onto the brim. They make the honey, and we make the money. Freddy and Elmo walk onward. Freddy opens an apiary box and sprays it with smoke. Inside, the bees start moaning and gasping. Oh my. Barry flies into the open box as Freddy leaves and makes his way into an apartment. 2 bees are just waking up. Welcome back, Mirthrall. What's going on? Are you okay? It doesn't last long, says the bee named Howard. How did you two get here? Do you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls? Howard points to a picture. Our queen was moved here. We had no choice. Barry looks at the picture. This is your queen? That's a man in women's clothes. That's a drag queen. Okay. Movie kind of showing its age a little bit, huh? Movie kind of showing its age a little bit. Showing its age a little bit. Showing its age. During Pride Month. You know what? Yeah, honestly. Happy Pride, everybody. God, okay. All right. I am straight. Thank you, Mirthrall. Okay, so the walls separating the apartments are removed, revealing hundreds of them. Barry, what is this? Flies through the apartments and out into the open air. He hovers high above a tree where he sees even more apiary boxes on the farm. He begins taking pictures. Oh no, there's hundreds of them. Bee honey, our honey is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale. Back at home, Barry is talking with his parents, Adam and Uncle Carl. Barry, this is worse than anything the bears have done to us, and I intend to do something about it. Oh, Barry, stop. What? Who told you that humans are taking our honey? That's just a rumor. Do these look like rumors? And Barry throws his pictures on the table. Uncle Carl.
That's a conspiracy theory. These are obviously doctored photos.
Ah! Barry, how did you get mixed up in all of this? 'Cause he's been talking to humans, declares Adam. The mom responds with, What? Talking to humans? He has a human girlfriend. Oh, Barry. And they make out. Make out? Barry? We do not. You wish you could. Hey, whose side are you on? The bees! Uncle Carl says, I dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Man, those crazy legs kept me up all night. Hachiwa. Okay. Carrying on. Not dwelling on that. Not dwelling on that. Mom says, Barry, this is what you want to do with your life? This is what I want to do for all our lives. Nobody works harder than bees. Dad, I remember you coming home some nights so overworked, your hands were still stirring. You couldn't stop them. I remember that. What right do they have to our hard-earned honey? We're living on 2 cups a year. They're putting it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever. Even if it's true, Barry, what could one bee do? I'm going to sting them where it really hurts. In the face? No. In the eye? That would really hurt. No. Up the nose? That's a killer. No. There's only one place you can sting the humans. One place where it really matters. Metro News by Warner Chappell Production music begins playing. The scene cuts to the title sequence of the High at 5 program. The title sequence shows news events covered in the past, a pollen jock coming in for a crash landing with a stinger that's on fire, a protest about bee beards, and a bear destroying a hive. Next are the newscasters, to which the announcer says, Hive at 5, the Hive's only full-hour action news source. A bunch of bees are saying, no more bee beards. With Bob Bumble at the anchor desk, weather with Storm Stinger, sports with Buzz Larvey and Janet Chung. And Bob. Good evening. I'm Bob Bumble. And I'm Janet Chung. Our top story, a Tri-County bee, Barry Benson, is saying he intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey, packaging it, and profiting from it illegally. Broadcast shifts again to another studio in the building for B. Larry King Live. Who the fuck is this? An older folk, okay. So, shifts to B. Larry King Live. Hi, Bob. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, Bob, okay. B. Larry King says, don't forget, tomorrow night on B. Larry King, we're going to have 3 former queens all right here in our studio discussing their new book, Classy Ladies, out this week on Hexagon. He turns to Barry. Tonight, we're talking with Barry Benson. Did you ever think, I'm just a kid from the Hive, I can't do this? Larry, bees have never been afraid to change the world. I mean, what about B. Columbus? B. Gandhi? B. Jesus? Is that supposed to say Jesus or Jesus? Bombus. Thank you, box of bees. Bombus. I love that. Bombus. That is delightful. Beezus? Beezus. Perfect. Beezus. Well, where I'm from, you wouldn't think of suing humans. We were thinking more like stickball, candy stores. How old are you? Well, I want you to know that the entire bee community is supporting you in this case, which is certain to be the trial of the bee century. Thank you, Larry. You know, they have a Larry King in the human world, too. It's a common name. Next week on B. Larry King. No, I mean, he looks like you. And he has a show with suspenders and different colored dots behind him. Next week on Be Larry King. Old guy glasses, and there's quotes along the bottom from the guest you're watching, even though you just heard them. Bear next week. They are scary, they're hairy, and they're here live. And Be Larry King exits. Barry continues with, I'm not going to read that one. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable reading that line. I'm going to skip over that one. I don't know. Something about that one just doesn't feel right. I don't want to be an insensitive prick or anything. That one just reads weird to me. I'm going to skip that one. Anyway, so now it is nighttime at Vanessa's flower shop, which means I need the jazz music because, yeah. Okay, so nighttime at Vanessa's flower shop. Law books and legal forms are piled up. One moment before I continue, Mirthrall, I'll send you the line on Discord. You can judge for yourself. Anyway, so nighttime at Vanessa's flower shop. Law books and legal forms are piled up all over the place. Look, in Dennis, you attack at the point of weakness.
But it was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81.
Ha! Honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not going to take advantage of that.
Quiet, please. Actual work going on here.
Is that the same bee?
Yes, it is. I'm helping him sue the human race.
That fucking line. What? Barry enters the room, sees Ken.
Oh, hello.
Hello, B.
This is Ken. Yeah, I remember you. Timberland, size 10.5. Vibram Soul, I believe.
Why does he talk again, hun?
Listen, you better go because we're really busy working.
But it's our yogurt night. She pushes him out the door.
Oh, bye-bye.
Ken, from outside the now closed door. Why is yogurt night so difficult? Ken is the most normal character in this. Anyway, Vanessa.
Oh, you poor thing. You two have been at this for hours.
To which Barry responds,
Yes, and Adam here has been a huge help.
Adam is asleep inside an empty Cinnabon box, covered in frosting and muttering in his sleep about it. Vanessa, referring to the coffee,
How many sugars?
just one.
I try not to use the competition. Oh, so, why are you helping me anyway? Bees of good qualities.
Barry, speaking in Italian, for some reason, si, certo.
And it feels good to take my mind off the shop. I don't know why. Instead of flowers, people are giving out balloon bouquets now.
Yeah, those are great if you're 3.
And artificial flowers.
Oh, those just get me psychotic.
Yeah, me too.
The bent stingers, the pointless pollination.
Bees must hate those fake plastic things.
There is nothing worse than a daffodil that's had work done.
Well, maybe this could make up for it a little bit.
They exit the flower shop and go to the mailbox.
You know, Barry, this lawsuit's a pretty big deal.
I guess.
Are you sure you want to go through with it?
Am I sure? When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, honey, I'm home without paying a royalty. Okay. So, outside the courthouse, a reporter begins her segment talking to the camera.
Sarah, it's an incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan where all eyes and ears of the world are anxiously waiting because for the first time in history, we're going to hear for ourselves if a honeybee can actually speak.
Inside, Barry, Vanessa, and Adam sit at a table.
What have we gotten into here, Barry?
I don't know. It's pretty big, isn't it? I can't believe how many humans don't have to be at work during the day.
Hey, you think these billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers?
Yeah, they do. That's a big part of the problem. Back outside the courthouse, a policeman announces through a megaphone, "Folks, everybody needs to stay behind the barricade." A very expensive car drives up with a license plate saying alibi and the initials LTM on the hood ornament. The lawyer gets out, sees a bug, and steps on it. Inside, Barry shudders.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I just gotta chill. Looking at the picture of this next guy, oh boy. Okay. Leighton T. Montgomery. Well, if it isn't the B team. Waves a honey packet he picked up from the saucer, holding his drink. Any of you boys work on this? A bailiff calls out, "All rise, the Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding." Judge Bumbleton, let me double check him. Her. This is a woman. Okay, my mistake. All right.
All rise. All right. Case number 4475, Superior Court of New York. Barry B. Benson versus the honey industry is now in session. Mr. Montgomery, you're representing the 5 major food companies collectively.
A privilege.
Mr. Benson, you are representing all bees of the world?
All right. To which, inside and outside the courtroom, everyone leans forward, waiting to hear what Barry will say. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes, Your Honor, we're ready to proceed.
And, Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement, please.
Well, you say nailed the lawyer's voice with a southern drawl? He has one here in the script, so I'll see what I can do, but I'm not southern, so... Leighton clears his throat and speaks in a very heavy and exaggerated southern drawl. Wish me luck. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman, born on a farm. She believed it was man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature God put before us. If we were to live in the topsy-turvy world Mr. Benson imagines, just think of what it would mean. Maybe I would have to negotiate with a silkworm for the elastic in my breeches. Talking bee. How do we know this isn't some sort of holographic, motion picture captured Hollywood wizardry? They could be using laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning. For all we know, he could be on steroids. The fuck would steroids have to do with your case here, Mr. Leighton?
Mr. Benson?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee, and as a bee, honey is pretty important to me. It's important to all bees.
I should probably get some fucking music going, shouldn't I? I'll go with a mellow track. I should have had like a tension or dungeon track, but yeah, whatever. Fuck it, we'll go with silence for now.
Honey's pretty important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it. We make it and we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there's some people in this room who think they can take whatever they want from us because we're the little guys. And what I'm hoping is that after this is all over, you'll see how by taking our honey, you're not only taking away everything we have, but everything we are.
Vanessa smiles and silently claps, and the bees in the courtroom are moved by his words. Back at their house, Barry's parents are watching on TV.
Oh, I wish he would dress like that all the time. So nice.
The judge.
Call your first witness.
So, Mr. Klaus Vander Hayden of Honey Farms. Pretty big company you have there.
I suppose so.
And I see you also own Honey Burton and Honron.
Yes, they provide beekeepers for our farms.
Beekeeper. I find that to be a very disturbing term, I have to say.
I don't imagine you employ any bee freers, do you?
No.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
No.
No. Because you don't free bees, you keep bees. And not only that, it seems you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey.
Well, they're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fozzie Bear, Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, you mean like this?
Vanessa and a man enter, guiding a giant grizzly bear restrained by a collar with chains attached to both sides. You could not do this in an actual court of law, I'm pretty fucking sure. Oh, God. They bring him in front of Vanderhayden. The bear lunges at him and roars. Roar!
Bears kill bees. How would you like his big hairy head crashing through your living room, biting into your couch, spitting out your throw pillows? Rawr, rawr. Roar. Okay, that's enough. Take him away.
I mean, if bees can talk. Yeah. Okay. The bear stops roaring. He and the man depart without incident, leaving Vanderhayden trembling with the judge glaring at him and Leighton angrily growling himself. Later, Barry questions another witness.
So, Mr. Sting, thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me. I have to say, where have I heard it before?
Let me double check. Sting? I don't know why, but I get vaguely Russian vibes from the picture of this man, but I'm not going to try a Russian accent because I don't think I could pull it off. Okay, so, but his name is Sting. I was with a band called the Police.
But you've never been a police officer of any kind, have you?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. And so, here we have yet another example of bee culture being casually stolen by a human for nothing more than a prance-about stage name.
Oh, please. No, I'm not going to. Mirthrall, stop.
Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little stung. Sting? Or should I say Mr. Gordon M. Sumner?
The jury gasps. Leighton, to his assistants. That's not his real name. You idiots. Later on, Barry is questioning another witness. Barry is reading from the base of the statue the witness is holding.
Mr. Leota, first, may I offer my belated congratulations on your Emmy win for a guest spot on ER in 2005.
Hold on, this is apparently based on an actor with the same name, Ray Liotta. This is not an actor I'm familiar with. I've not watched ER. But, or whatever this guy's from, something wild, field, I don't fucking know. I like how I have to do research on this live as I'm reading through sometimes, just because I'm so committed to the fucking bit. Anyway, so, alright, so, I'm just gonna give this guy a generic voice. Thank you. It says he laughs maniacally.
I also see from your resume that you're devilishly handsome, but with a churning inner turmoil that's always ready to blow.
I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime?
Not yet, it isn't. But is this what it's come to for you, Mr. Leota? Exploiting tiny helpless bees so you don't have to rehearse your part and learn your lines, sir?
Watch it, Benson. I could blow right now.
This isn't a good fella, this is a bad fella.
Ray, suddenly upset, tries to smash Barry with his Emmy statue. Why doesn't someone just step on this little creep so we can all go home? You're all thinking it. Say it. The judge.
Order! Order in this courtroom! Order, I say! Mr. Leota, please sit down!
The reaction from the press is harsh. The headline of the New York Telegram has Sue Bee. The New York Post reads, Bees to humans buzz off. And the Daily Variety reports, Studio dumps Leota project, slams door on unlawful entry 2. That evening in Vanessa's apartment. Well, I think that was awfully nice of that bear to pitch in like that.
I'm telling you, I think the jury's on our side.
Are we doing everything right? You know, legally?
I'm a florist.
Right. He raises a glass. Well, here's to a great team.
To a great team.
Both toast. Cling. And Ken enters the apartment, very passive-aggressively. Oh, hello.
Oh, Ken.
Hello.
I didn't think you were coming.
No, I was just late. I tried to call, but the battery.
I didn't want all this to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free.
Yeah. Ken, very sarcastically. Oh, that was lucky.
Well, there's still a little left. I could eat it up.
Yeah, eat it up. Sure. Whatever. Ken glares at Barry as Barry cuts his food.
So I hear you're quite a tennis player. I'm not much for the game myself. I find the ball a little grabby.
That's where I usually sit, right there.
Vanessa from the kitchen. Ken, Barry was looking at your resume, and he agreed with me that eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill.
You think I don't see what you're doing?
Hey, look, I know how hard it is trying to find the right job. We certainly have that in common.
Do we?
Well, bees have 100% of employment, of course, but we do jobs like taking the crud out.
That's just what I was thinking about doing. Ken reaches for a knife, but pushes it off the table. He bends down to pick it up. Vanessa from the kitchen.
Ken, I let Barry borrow your razor for his fuzz. I hope that was all right.
Ken hits his head on the table as he straightens back up, then presses the apple cider bottle against his temple to soothe it. I'm gonna go drain the old stinger. Yeah, you do that. Jeez. Barry flies a couple of loops in front of Ken as he heads to the bathroom, causing Ken to shake the bottle and get cider in his eyes. What does that mean? Barry grabs a small section of Variety magazine as he goes. Ken slaps his head, accidentally hitting his bruise. Ah, look at that. Barry tears off a small corner off Variety magazine as he goes in. As Barry finishes up and washes his hands, Ken enters carrying a large magazine. You know, I've just about had it with your little mind games.
What's that?
Italian Vogue. And Ken curls the magazine tight.
Mamma mia, that's a lot of pages.
It's a lot of ads.
Remember what Van said? Why is your life more valuable than mine?
That's funny. I just can't seem to recall that. And he whags Barry with the magazine. He misses and knocks everything off the vanity. He grabs a can of air freshener. I think something stinks in here, and he sprays at Barry.
I love the smell of flowers.
Yeah? How do you like the smell of flames? He lights the stream.
Not as much! Ah!
Barry flies in a circle. Ken, trying to stay with him, spins in place. There are flames outside the bathroom door. Ken slips on the Italian Vogue, falls backward into the shower, pulling down the shower curtain. The can hits him in the head, followed by the shower curtain rod and the rubber duck. Ken reaches back, grabs the handheld shower head. He whips around, looking for Barry. There's a water bug near the drain.
Water bug, not taking sides.
Barry is on the toilet tank. He comes out from behind a shampoo bottle wearing a chapstick cap as a helmet. Ken, look at me. I'm wearing a chapstick hat. This is pathetic. Ken is turning the hand shower nozzle from gentle to turbo to lethal. I've got issues is a correct statement for everyone in this film, Ken. Thank you. Ken fires water at Barry, knocking him into the toilet. The items from the vanity emery board, lipstick, eye curler, etc. are on the toilet seat. Ken looks down at Barry. Well, 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 a royal flush. You're bluffing. Am I? Ken flushes the toilet handle. Barry screams and starts circling the drain. He reaches out and grabs the emery board and starts riding it like a surfboard. Barry steers the wave out of the toilet bowl and splashes Ken in the face. This is the stupidest fucking fight ever. Surf's up, dude. Oh, boo water. Woohoo! Barry lands on the toilet seat. That bowl is gnarly. Except for those dirty yellow rings. Ken picks up the toilet brush and prepares to swing down on Barry. Vanessa bursts through the door and interrupts. Kenneth, what are you doing? You know what? I don't even like gunny. I don't eat it. Okay, I'm gonna random one. We need to talk. He's just a little bee, and he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time. Long time? What are you talking about? Are there other bugs in your life? Well, no. But there are other things bugging me in life, and you're one of them. Thrall, I swear to God. Fine. Talking bees. No yogurt night. My nerves are fried from riding on this emotional roller coaster. Goodbye, Ken. Ah! Ken exits, then re-enters the frame. And for your information, I prefer sugar-free, artificial sweeteners made by man. I'm sorry about all that. Ken comes in again. I know it's got an aftertaste. I like it. And leaves for the last time. I always felt like there was some kind of barrier between Ken and me. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well. Are you going to be okay for the trial tomorrow? Oh, I believe Mr. Montgomery is about out of ideas. All right. Yes, correct. A bee stole his girlfriend. I mean, he wasn't particularly impressive, but still, a bee stole his girlfriend. I'd be pretty pissed too. But anyway, we're getting pretty far along here. It's been about another hour, and all that is my throat is starting to go a little bit. So how about another 5-minute break, and we'll come back after that to resume with the next hearing in court. Sound good, everyone? 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes. So I've got the timer going. We can reconvene here in about 5 minutes after we've had some water and stretched our legs. So, be back in a bit. You like court? Because, it's time to get back to court and legal proceedings in this fucking movie. So, everyone back? Everyone good? Everyone ready to go? All doing fine? All that happy bullshit or what have you? We good? And real quickly, I'm gonna check something before we resume. Okay, yeah, no, I went to double check it, and yeah, no, that makes sense. Jerry Seinfeld had a hand in writing this. This is like one of the main ones. So okay, yeah, that explains a lot. God. Mirthral, you're gonna fucking kill yourself if you keep making jokes like that and taking shots every time I break character. A bit of restraint, please, my guy. Anyway, so, if we are all good to go, then let us begin. So, back in the courtroom. Leighton. I believe Leighton was the lawyer, right? Yes, he was the asshole. Alright, so, Leighton. Okay, here we are. Alright, so, back in the courtroom. We would like to call Mr. Barry Benson B. to the stand. Now that's a good idea. You can really see why he's considered one of the very best lawyers. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Gamble. Leighton's just... Okay. Leighton, you've got to weave some magic with this jury or it's going to be all over. Oh, don't worry, Mr. Gamble. The only thing I have to do is turn this jury around just to remind them of what they don't like about bees. You got the tweezers? Are you allergic? Only to losing, son. Only to losing. Mr. Benson B., I'll ask you what I think we would all like to know. What exactly is your relationship to that woman? As he points to Vanessa. We're friends. Good friends? Yes. Oh, good. What? Do you live together? Wait a minute. This isn't about, are you her little bedbug? Hey, that's not the kind of, I've seen a bee documentary or two. Now, from what I understand, doesn't your queen give birth to all the bee children in the hive? Oh, yeah, but... So those aren't even your real parents. Oh, Barry. Yes, they are. Adam, who is getting increasingly angry. Hold me back. Hold me back. You're an illegitimate bee, aren't you, Benson? He's denouncing bees! And don't y'all date your cousins, Vanessa. Objection! Adam, I'm going to pincushion this guy. Adam escapes Vanessa's grasp and flies at Leighton. Leighton and Gamble wink to each other. Adam, don't! It's what he wants! Adam sinks his stinger into Leighton's ample rear. Why does it say ample? Why does it bring attention to that? And then, falls to the floor. And Leighton. Oh, I'm hit! Oh, Lordy, I am hit! Order! Order, please! Donk! The venom is coursing through my veins! Mr. Montgomery! Mr. Montgomery! Layton continues, I've been felled by a winged beast of destruction, you see. You can't treat them like equals. They're strapped savages. Stinging's the only thing they know. It's their way.
Adam, stay with me.
I can't feel my legs. Let's see, which one must it be? Take it easy. Oh, what angel of mercy will come forward to suck the poison from my heaving buttocks?
Please, I will have order in this court. Order, please.
Later, in a hospital bed, we see Adam recovering. A TV is on with a reporter saying,
The case of the honeybees versus the human race took a pointed turn against the bees yesterday when one of their legal teams stung Leighton T. Montgomery. Now, here's Dawn with the 5-day.
A nurse leads Barry, who is carrying a flower, to the room. Barry thanks the nurse as she leaves. We see Adam in the bed with an intravenous line hooked up to an IV bag of honey. I'm not questioning it.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Is there much pain?
Yeah. Adam taps the medical button. I blew the whole case, didn't I?
Oh, it doesn't matter. The important thing is you're alive. You could have died.
I'd be better off dead. Adam reveals a plastic sword sandwich pick in place of his stinger. I got it from the cafeteria. Got it from downstairs. In a tuna sandwich. Look, there's a little celery still on it.
What was it like to sting someone?
I can't explain it. It was all adrenaline and then ecstasy.
All right.
You think that was all a trap?
Of course. I'm sorry. I flew us right into this. What were we thinking? Look at us. We're just a couple of bugs in this world.
What do you think the humans will do to us if they win?
I don't know.
Hey, here they put the roaches in motels. That doesn't sound so bad.
Adam, they check in, but they don't check out.
Oh my. Smoke wafts in, and Adam begins coughing. Say, could you get a nurse to close that window?
Why?
Smoke. Bees don't smoke.
Right. Bees don't smoke. Bees don't smoke. But some bees are smoking. Adam, that's it. That's our case.
It is? It's not over?
No, get up, get dressed. I've got to go somewhere. You get back to the court and stall any way you can.
Back at court, Adam holds an origami boat. And assuming you've done step 29 correctly, you're ready for the tub. What? Everyone in the courtroom has folded their own origami boat.
Mr. Flamen.
Yes? Yes, Your Honor.
Where's the rest of your team?
Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. You know, bees are trained to fly kind of haphazardly, and as a result, quite often we don't make very good time. I actually once heard a pretty good story about a bee, Leighton, rolling forward in a giant baby walker with a neck brace on. Your Honor, haven't these ridiculous bugs taken up enough of this court's valuable time? How much longer are we going to allow these absurd shenanigans to go on? They have presented no compelling evidence to support their charges against my clients, who have all run perfectly legitimate businesses. I move for a complete dismissal of this entire case.
Mr. Flamen, I'm afraid I'm going to have to consider Mr. Montgomery's motion.
But you can't. We have a terrific case. Where is your proof? Where is the evidence? Show me the smoking gun. Barry bursts in through the courtroom doors.
Hold it, Your Honor. You want a smoking gun? Here's your smoking gun.
Vanessa enters, presenting a bee smoker.
What is that? It's a bee smoker.
What? This? This harmless little contraption? I couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee. Leighton waves the bee smoker around, and the gases pour out toward the bees in the gallery, causing them all to collapse. Barry.
Members of the jury, look at what's happened to the bees who have never been asked, smoking or none. Is this what nature intended for us? To be forcibly addicted to these smoke machines in a man-made wooden slat work camps? Living out our lives as honey slaves to the white man?
Okay, commentary. Commentary. Okay. All right. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. That is something, is what that is. That is something. Gamble, what are we going to do? He's playing the species card.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, free these bees.
To which everyone in the courtroom starts chanting, free the bees, free the bees, free the bees, free the bees. The court finds in favor of the bees. You didn't ask the jury? I don't know how law works, but isn't there supposed to be a jury that has to like unanimously agree or something? I don't fucking know. Free the bees. Free the bees. By the gods, free them, Lawrence. Okay. All right. So, the court finds in favor of the bees.
Vanessa, we won! Yay! I knew you could do it. High five. Oh, sorry. I'm okay. Vanessa, do you know what this means? All the honey is finally going to belong to the bees. Now we won't have to work so hard all the time.
This is an unholy perversion of the balance of nature, Benson. You will regret this. Reporters crowd Barry.
Barry, how much honey do you think is out there? All right, one at a time.
Barry, who are you wearing? What? I don't think that's correct, but all right. All right, but either way. Barry, who are you wearing?
My sweater is Ralph Lauren and I have no pants.
Adam says to Vanessa, what if Montgomery's right?
What do you mean?
We've been living the bee way a long time. 27 million years. All right, so. I got something. So later, during a montage, congratulations on your victory. What are you going to demand as settlement?
Well, first, we're going to demand a complete shutdown of all bee work camps. And then we want back the honey that was ours to begin with, every last drop. We demand an end to the glorification of the bear as anything more than a filthy, smelly, big-headed, bad-breath stink machine.
Playing on that again.
I believe we're all aware of what they do in the woods.
Does a bear shit in the woods? Yes, I would like to see that scroll. Oh, okay. A sniper aims at Winnie the Pooh holding a pot of honey.
Wait for my signal. Take him out.
A tranquilizer dart hits the bear. ATFH agent. He'll have nausea for a few hours, then he'll be fine.
And we will no longer tolerate B-negative nicknames.
Agents arrest Sting. But it's just a Princeabout stage name.
Unnecessary inclusion of honey in bogus health products, and la-di-da human tea time snack garnishments.
Agents arrest an old woman drinking tea, pinning her down. An old woman, I can't breathe. Editor's note, oh God, wait, this came out in 2007. Okay. Violation of something. This is going in directions. A helicopter lowers a large drum of honey onto a scaffold. Bring it in, boys. ATFH agents hook up the honey drum to Barry's hive and start pumping the honey in. Inside, the honey vat quickly overflows. Honey Inspector 1.
Mr. Buswell, we just passed 3 cups, and there's gallons more coming. I think we need to shut down.
Shut down? We've never shut down. Mr. Buswell, going to a mic. Shut down honey production! Stop making honey! 2 bees go to a control panel and insert keys. Turn your key, sir. They obey, and all the factory machines come to a halt.
What do we do now?
Everybody is looking around blankly. Cannonball! Woo! As a bee dives into the honey. The general into his mic. We're shutting down honey production. Mission abort. The pollen jock gang, aborting pollination and nectar detail, returning to base. Back at the hive, all the bees are lounging around, sunning themselves. The factory is deserted. That is wrong music for this. Cut to the outside. And flowers in the park wither away. Time lapse shows the grass, flowers, and trees in the park turn gray and dead. At her shop, Vanessa scrawls, "No more flowers" on a sign on the door. Back at the factory, Barry runs up a flight of stairs to an office suite where Adam is packing up a box of belongings.
Adam, you wouldn't believe how much honey was out there.
Oh, yeah?
What's going on around here? Where is everybody? Are they out celebrating?
No, they're just home. They don't know what to do. They're laying out, sleeping in. I heard your Uncle Carl was on his way to San Antonio with a cricket.
Well, at least we got our honey back.
Yeah. But sometimes I think... Oh, that was my phone telling me to take out the trash and recyclables, but I've already done that.
Well, at least we got our honey back.
Yeah. But sometimes I think... So what if humans liked our honey? Who wouldn't? It's the greatest thing in the world. Hello, Uncle Karma. We have been going for over 2.5 hours, so you're kind of coming in on the later side of things. We're well over halfway through. Like I think we're like in the last act, but glad you can make it for any part of it.
At least we got our honey back.
Yeah, but sometimes I think, so what if humans liked our honey? Who wouldn't? It's the greatest thing in the world. I was excited to be part of making it. This was my new desk. This was my new job. I wanted to do it really well, and now I can't. Adam places the box in a storage area, then leaves. Barry, now alone, looks around at the desolate factory. Later, he visits Vanessa.
I don't understand why they're not happy. We have so much now. I thought their lives would be better. They're doing nothing. It's amazing. Honey really changes people. You don't have any idea what's going on, do you?
What did you want to show me?
This.
She brings him to her dying rooftop garden.
What happened here?
This isn't even the half of it.
She points him toward the park full of dying plants and trees.
Oh no. Oh my. They're all wilting. Doesn't look very good, does it?
No.
And whose fault do you think that is?
You know, I'm going to guess bees.
Bees?
Specifically, me. I guess I didn't think that bees not needing to make honey would affect all these other things.
And it's not just flowers. Fruits. Vegetables. They all need bees.
Well, that's our whole SAT test right there.
So, you take away the produce. That affects the entire animal kingdom. And then, of course,
The human species.
Vanessa clears her throat.
So, if there's no more pollination, it could all just go south from here, hadn't it?
and I know this is also partly my fault.
They both sigh. Right, okay, I'm sorry. Was this next part actually in the movie? Because this next part reads, how about a suicide pact?
How about a suicide pact?
How would we do it?
I'll sting you, you step on me.
That just kills you twice.
Right.
That was in the movie? That's real. Mirthro, you are welcome to your shot on that one, because I think that is required to actually tolerate this. What the fuck? All right, back into character.
How about a suicide pact?
How would we do it?
I'll sting you, you step on me.
That just kills you twice.
Right.
Listen, Barry. Sorry, but I gotta get going.
Had to open my mouth and talk.
Barry notices that Vanessa has left.
Vanessa.
Barry flies down and sees Vanessa getting into a cab.
Vanessa, why are you leaving? Where are you going? To the final Tournament of Roses parade in Pasadena. They've moved it up this weekend because all the flowers are dying.
My throat decided it had opinions against my will.
It's the last chance I'll ever have to see it.
Vanessa, I just want to say I'm sorry. I never meant it to turn out like this.
I know. Me neither.
The taxi drives away.
Tournament of Roses. Roses can't do sports. Wait a minute. Roses. Vanessa!
Barry flies off and catches up to the taxi, pretty impressive, and he knocks on the window. Dong, 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 dong.
Barry?
Roses are flowers!
Yes, they are.
Flowers! Bees! Pollen!
I know. That's why this is the last parade.
Maybe not. Could you ask him to slow down?
Vanessa to the taxi driver.
Could you slow down?
The taxi stops, and Barry flies in, falling in the change box.
Barry! Okay, I made a huge mistake. This is a total
Bees don't care about physics. Okay, so the taxi stops and Barry flies in, falling in the change box.
Barry! Okay, I made a huge mistake. This is a total disaster, and it's all my fault. Yeah, it kind of is. I ruined the planet, and I wanted to help you with your flower shop. Instead, I've made it worse. Actually, it's completely closed down. I thought maybe you were remodeling. Nonetheless, I have another idea, and it's greater than all my previous ideas combined. I don't want to hear it.
All right, here's what I'm thinking. Just fucking ignoring her.
All right, here's what I'm thinking. They have the roses. The roses have the pollen. I know every bee, plant, and flower bud in this park. All we got to do is get what they've got back here with what we've got. What?
I'll read that again. All we gotta do is get what they've got back here with what we've got. Am I understanding that correctly? Am I reading that right? I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
Bees, park, pollen, flowers, repollination across the nation. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Later, in California. Barry. All right, Tournament of Roses, Pasadena, California. They've got nothing but flowers, floats, and cotton candy. Security will be tight.
I have an idea.
In an inspector trench coat, flashing a badge to a guard, Vanessa Bloom, FTD. Vanessa, in an inspector trench coat, flashing a badge to a guard.
Vanessa Bloom, FTD, official floral business. Oh, it's real.
The guard. Sorry, ma'am. It's a nice brooch, by the way. Pointing to a suspiciously bee-shaped pin on her coat.
Thank you.
It was a gift. Then once we're inside, we just pick the right float.
What about the princess and the pea?
Yeah.
I could be the princess, and I think you could be the pea.
I got it. Barry flies up, dressed as a pea.
Sorry I'm late. Where should I sit?
Float princess, okay. All right.
What are you?
I believe I'm the pea.
The pea? It's supposed to be under the mattress.
Not in this fairy tale, sweetheart.
I'm going to go talk to the marshal.
You do that. This whole parade is a fiasco. Yeah, confidence and like a whole bunch of acronyms and abbreviations will get you just about everywhere. Anyway, so Vanessa moves the 15-foot ladder away as the princess was about to step on it. She plummets to the ground and lands out of frame, so probably dead. 15 feet, that's not a small drop. Vanessa takes her place as the float princess. Let's see what this baby will do. Barry hotwires the engine. All right, a float official asks, "Hey, what are you doing?" And all we do is blend in with traffic without arousing suspicion. And they speed away, weaving recklessly through traffic. And once we're at the airport, there's no stopping us. To which airport security declares, "Stop! Security, did you and your insect pack your own float?"
Yes.
Has this float been in your possession the entire time?
Yes.
Would you remove your shoes and everything in your pockets? Can you remove your stinger, sir?
That's a part of me.
I know, just having some fun. Enjoy your flight. The float is all rolled up in a tube and is loaded onto the plane as luggage. Then, if we're lucky, we'll have just enough pollen to do the job. On the plane, Barry uses a laptop and makes a graph by using random buttons. The screen says repollination possible. Barry, can you believe how lucky we are? We have just enough pollen to do the job. I think this is gonna work, Vanessa.
It's got to work.
Captain over the intercom.
Attention passengers, this is Captain Scott. I'm afraid we had a bit of bad weather in the New York area, and looks like we're going to experience a couple of hours delay.
Barry, these are cut flowers with no water. They'll never make it. I've got to get up there and talk to these guys. Be careful.
Barry knocks on the cabin door.
Hey, can I get some help with this Sky Mail magazine? I'd like to order the talking inflatable nose and ear hair trimmer.
The flight attendants open the door, and Barry sneaks past by blending in with a black and yellow striped caution sign. Clever.
Excuse me, Captain, I'm in a real situation here.
What'd you say, Al?
I didn't say anything. Oh, Barry! No, don't freak out. There's a chance my entire species...
The pilot grabs a handheld vacuum cleaner, turns it on, and lunges at Barry around the head of his co-pilot.
What are you doing?
The vacuum sucks up the co-pilot's toupee, jamming it in. Uh-oh. Barry lands on the co-pilot's head.
Wait a minute! I'm an attorney!
Who's an attorney? Don't move. The pilot swings and hits the co-pilot on the head, knocking him out. His head falls on a button, deploying a life raft that inflates rapidly into the captain, knocking him out too. So this plane's fucked, right? Oh, Barry. Cut back to the cabin, where Vanessa is still using the laptop. Barry speaks over the intercom.
Good afternoon, passengers. This is your captain speaking. Would a Miss Vanessa Bloom in 24B please report to the cockpit, and please hurry?
We're all going to die. Vanessa heads over to the cockpit and sees the unconscious pilot and co-pilot.
What happened here?
I tried to talk to them, but then there was a dust buster, a toupee, a life raft exploded. Now one of them's bald, one's in a boat, and they're both unconscious.
Is that another bee joke? No one is flying the plane!
Over the radio.
This is JFK Control Tower. Jesus fucking Christ. Flight 356. What is your status? Over. This is Vanessa Bloom. I'm a florist from New York. Where is the pilot?
He's unconscious, and so is the co-pilot.
Not good. Is there anyone on board who has flight experience?
As a matter of fact, there is.
Who is that?
Barry Benson.
From the honey trail? Oh, great.
Vanessa, this is nothing more than a big metal bee. It's got giant wings, huge engines. I can't fly a plane.
Why not? Isn't John Travolta a pilot?
Yes.
How hard could it be?
Wait a minute, Barry, we're headed into some lightning.
Meanwhile, back at Barry's house, Adam stuffs his face with whipped cream. A TV plays in the background when a sudden news report comes in. News anchor Bob Bumble. This is Bob Bumble. We have some late-breaking news from Jesus fucking Christ Airport, where a very suspenseful scene is developing. Barry Benson, fresh off his stunning legal victory. Adam, with a mouth full of whipped cream. That's Barry! Bob Bumble continues, is now attempting to land a plane loaded with people, flowers, and an incapacitated flight crew. We are dying. Let's see here. Adam and Barry's family. Okay, hold on. Where was I? Adam and Barry's family. Flowers? Air traffic control continues with,
Well, we have an electrical storm in the area and 2 individuals at the controls of a jumbo jet with absolutely no flight experience.
Reporter B. I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves. I'm kind of starting to sort of lose who's talking where here. Let's see here. Should probably swap to action music, shouldn't I? Okay, so reporter B. Okay, so man, Mr. Ditchwater. I don't fucking know what's going on here. Oh, I see. Air traffic control man, Mr. Ditchwater. There's a lot of words. Well, we have an electrical storm in the area and 2 individuals at the controls of a jumbo jet with absolutely no flight experience. To which reporter B says, just a minute, Mr. Ditchwater. There's a honeybee on that plane. I'm quite familiar with Mr. Benson's work and his no-account compadres. Haven't they done enough damage already? But isn't he your only hope right now? Come on, technically a bee shouldn't be able to fly at all. The wings on their body are just too small. To which Barry yells over the radio,
Hey, hold on a second. Haven't we heard this a million times? The surface area of the wings and body mass doesn't make sense.
All right, so, Barry, over the radio.
Hey, hold on a second. Haven't we heard this a million times? The surface area of the wings and body mass doesn't make sense.
Reporter B, get this on air. To which a cameraman B responds, you got it. Stand by, we're going live. Barry keeps talking.
Mr. Ditchwater, the way we work may be a mystery to you because making honey takes a lot of bees doing a lot of small jobs. But let me tell you something about a small job. If you do it really well, it makes a big difference, more than we realized. To us, to everyone. That's why I want to get bees back to doing what we do best, working together. That's the bee way. We're not made of jello. We get behind a fellow, black and yellow.
All the bees in the hive. Hello. It's just straight, that's what it says, just hello. All right, so. Shapeshifter, are you okay? You're kind of having a little meltdown in chat. Are you all right? Someone get this man a hug. And while he is receiving a hug, I'm going to keep going because that's what I was paid to do, and we've already been going for almost 3 hours. It's gone on much longer than I thought it would. All right, so Barry guides Vanessa to fly the plane according to his movements.
Left, right, down, hover. Hover? Forget hover. You know what? This isn't so hard. Beep, 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 beep.
She pretend beeps the steering column. Suddenly, lightning strikes the plane, frying the controls.
Barry, what happened? Wait a minute. I think we were on autopilot that whole time. That may have been helping me. And now we're not. Well, then it turns out I cannot quite fly a plane.
Oh boy. Okay. So back at the hive, General Lou assembles the squadrons of pollen jocks. All of you, let's get behind this fellow. Move it out! Back on the plane. Barry.
Our only chance is I do what I could. Our only chance is if I do what I would do, and you copy me with the wings of the plane. You don't have to yell. I'm not yelling. We happen to be in a lot of trouble here. It's very hard to concentrate with that panicky tone in your voice. It's not a tone. I am panicking. I don't think I can do this. Vanessa, pull yourself together. Listen to me. You have got to slap out of it.
Barry slaps Vanessa. Okay. All right. Vanessa gasps.
You snap out of it.
And Vanessa slaps Barry, which should have killed him.
You snap out of it. You snap out of it.
You snap out of it. The two continue to slap each other instead of flying the fucking plane. And the plane starts dipping. The bee squadrons emerge from the clouds and get on the underside of the plane, supporting its weight with their shoulders.
You snap out of it. You snap out of it. Hold it. Why? Come on, it's my turn. How is the plane flying?
I don't know. Barry's antennas start ringing.
Hello?
Hey, Benson, have you got any flowers for a happy occasion in there?
The pollen jocks! They do get behind a fellow.
Hello. All right.
Black and yellow.
Hello. All right, you two. What do you say we drop this tin can on the blacktop?
What blacktop? Where? I can't see anything. Can you? No, nothing. It's all cloudy.
Come on, you gotta think, Barry, says Adam. All of this goes against all known laws of aviation, yes. All right, so Down on the tarmac, Adam leads a large group of bees in chanting "Thinking Bee" and performing synchronized arm movements. All of the bees are chanting "Thinking Bee, Thinking Bee, Thinking Bee, Thinking Bee." To which, Barry, "Wait a minute. I think I'm feeling something." "What?" "I don't know, but it's strong, and it's pulling me. Like a 27-million-year-old instinct." "Bring the nose of the plane down." "Thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee." To which Mr. Ditchwater, "What in the world is on the tarmac? Get some lights on that." Floodlights point to reveal the bees have assembled into the pattern of a giant pulsating black and yellow flower on the tarmac. "Vanessa, aim for the flower." "Okay. Cut the engines." "Cut the engines? We're going in on bee power. Ready, boys?"
Affirmative.
Good. Good. Easy now. That's it. Land on that flower. Ready, boys? Give me full reverse.
Spin it around.
The plane hovers around, a parked plane that has a flower logo. "Not that flower, the other flower." "Which flower?" "That flower." "I am aiming at the flower." Wait a minute, didn't they cut the engines? Editor's note, wait a minute, didn't they cut the engines? How's Vanessa steering anything? All right, Barry, that's a fat guy in a flowered shirt. I mean, the giant black and yellow flower pulsating made of millions of bees. Pull forward, nose down, bring the tail up, rotate around it. This is insane, Barry. This is the only way I know how to fly. Mr. Ditchwater, am I cuckoo, or is this plane flying in an insect pattern? Get your nose in there. Don't be afraid of it. Smell it. Full reverse. Easy. Just drop it. Be a part of it. Aim for the center. Now drop it. Drop it in, woman. According to all known laws of aviation, jet planes should not be able to fly without jets. Correct. The plane lands safely in the middle of the flower pattern as the bees disperse. Countless flowers empty out of the cargo hold. In the cabin, the passengers glance around impatiently as they wait to be let off. Come on already! Bell chimes and they all spring up and get their luggage. Vanessa descends an emergency slide. Barry, we did it! You taught me how to fly! Yes! No high five! Oh, right. Adam. Barry, it worked! Did you see the giant flower? What giant flower? Where? Of course I saw the flower! That was genius, man! Genius! Thank you. But we're not done yet. Barry flies up on top of the plane to address the massive throng of bees on the tarmac. Listen up, everyone! This runway is covered with the last pollen from the last flowers available anywhere on Earth. That means this is our last chance. We're the only ones who make honey, pollinate flowers, and dress like this. If we're going to survive as a species, this is our moment. So what do you say? Are we going to be bees or just Museum of Natural History keychains? To which most of the bees respond, we're bees, but one dipshit says keychain. Then everyone, follow me, except keychain. One of the pollen jocks. Hold on, Barry. You've earned this. And places a pollen jock jacket on Barry and gives him a helmet and 3 pollen jock cheer, while Vanessa gives him a thumbs up. Yay! Ha! I'm a pollen jock, and it's a perfect fit. All I gotta do are the sleeves. The pollen jocks toss Barry a nectar pack. Oh, yeah. Back home, looking on, Mother proudly, "That's our Barry." And his dad nods proudly in agreement. The bees begin their task of collecting the pollen as Sheryl Crow's "Here Comes the Sun" starts playing in the background. Then the bees travel with their pollen to the city park. Barry breaks off from the pack and dusts the dying flowers outside of Vanessa's flower shop with pollen, instantly rejuvenating them to their former glory. Editor's note, in case it wasn't obvious, that's not how that works in the slightest. In the park, the pollen jocks begin pollinating the fields with a wake of pollen, restoring the plant life instantly. They're fucking druids from D&D. Some kid with a frisbee declares, "Mom, the bees are back!" Inside the hive, Adam is putting on the finger-shaped Krellman headgear. If anybody needs to make a call, now's the time. I got a feeling we'll be working late tonight. The hive factory is again buzzing with activity. Cut to the flower shop. The sign now reads, Flowers, Vanessa and Barry. Flowers, honey, and legal advice. Vanessa.
Here's your change. Have a great afternoon. Yes, can I help? Who's next? Would you like some honey with that? It is bee approved. Don't forget these.
Behind a door in the shop labeled Insects at Law, Barry sits in an office listening to a cow's pleas. Milk, cream, cheese, it's all me, and I don't say a nickel. Sometimes I just feel like this is supposed to be a woman, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not an expert on cows, but I'm pretty sure male cows don't lactate. Am I correct in that assertion? Again, I'm not a cow expert. I know basically nothing about them other than they look like boxes and they go moo. I'm a fucking idiot. Look, my brain is pudding. All right, shut up. Shop. Shop. I didn't need you to say that, Uncle Karma. Oh, God. Okay, we're just moving on.
Milk, cream, cheese, it's all me. And I don't see a nickel. Sometimes I just feel like a piece of meat.
I had no idea.
Barry, I'm sorry, have you got a moment?
Barry to the cow.
Would you excuse me? My mosquito associate here will be able to help you. Sorry I'm late.
He's a lawyer, too?
Ma'am, I was already a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase.
Vanessa to her customers,
Have a great afternoon.
and then turns to Barry.
Barry, I just got this huge tulip order for a wedding, and I can't get them anywhere.
No problem, Vanny. Just leave it to me.
You're a lifesaver, Barry. Can I help? Who's next? Who's next?
All right, Scramble Jocks, it's time to fly.
Vanessa to Barry. Thank you, Barry. Let's see here. Outside, Ken walks by and sees the sign that says Vanessa and Barry, flowers, honey, legal advice, and becomes disgusted. Ah, that bee is ruining my life. Ken's friend, guiding Ken protectively. Let it go, Kenny. When will this nightmare end? Let it all go. Up in the air, Barry. Beautiful day to fly. Pollen Jock agrees. Sure is. And Barry says, between you and me, I was dying to get out of that office. Cut to credits. It's done! So, I knew going in that it was gonna be weird and goofy, right? I knew going in that it was gonna be dumb and stupid. I didn't expect some of the jokes I found in there, though. Like the one I skipped. God, Mirthral went through like half a fucking bottle. He's messaging me on Discord about it. But yeah, like yeah, like, so the joke that I skipped, some of the other weird little insinuations, so... Yeah, some of these jokes are dated as hell. It's a 2007 movie, so that's to be expected. But still... Yes, it was, and that's a big part of why I skipped it, Mithril. I could not make myself do it. It felt wrong. But, you know, I guess I shouldn't be surprised because, you know, fucking Jerry Seinfeld. But yeah, that was the vast majority of the script, minus like one line. So, how was that, everyone? Did you have fun? Did you like it? Are you sorry you were here? To be fair, with the drag queen one, I didn't see it until I hit it, and it was already coming out of my mouth. So, with the other one, like, I kind of saw it coming in advance, and I was able to, like, halt myself and be like, I was barreling a bit too quickly for the other one. Wow. So, I have not, Blue Mario, I have not seen the script you're talking about, but I have heard that it was bad. I have heard that particular script was bad. And unfortunately, I feel like it wouldn't have been like the same sort of ha-ha, like mockable bad that we got here with like the B-movie script, because the B-movie script, it was written from the onset to be a comedy, and even bad comedy can have value in mocking the bad jokes. If something's trying to play itself straight, but is just bad, that's a lot harder to have fun with, you know? But, yeah. I don't think I really have a whole lot else to say here. We could hang out and chat for a little while, but I feel like I need to give my voice a rest. We've been going at this for 3 hours and 11 minutes, or 3 hours and 12 minutes, at least according to my OBS reader. I started the process on here sort of before it went live directly on YouTube. So it's a little off sync, but close enough. Yeah, that took 3 hours. We were here for a while. Because I kept breaking character, and every so often we take little 5-minute breaks. We were at this for a while. It was a fun time. I had a lot of fun doing this. It's neat interacting with a chat. Like, this is like straight up the first like full on live stream I've ever done. So well, regardless, so I think that this is where we can call this. So I need to rest my voice, and I need some fucking lunch because I am really hungry. There's not a whole lot I can do about your breakdown there earlier, Shapeshifter, because I don't know what it was about. Yeah, so again, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, so much for tuning into this insanity. It was a fun time. I'll give you a few minutes to wrap up any conversations you want to have amongst yourselves before the stream closes out. It was a lot of fun. Maybe I'll get to do this again sooner or later. Whether it be being commissioned to read another dumb, I don't know what Battleship is contextually, sorry. But yeah, whether it's like being commissioned to do another dumb reading like this, or just hanging out and chatting, or even playing games. I don't know. I'm sure something like this will happen in the future, because this was surprisingly easy to set up and a lot of fun. But yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you next time I see you. Until then, take care of yourselves and keep listening, people. Bye-bye.